All right, hello everybody. Devin of Defcon Economics back at you again with actually a really quick episode here. This is episode number 6, sharing the love once more. So if anybody has watched my first video and is now watching this video, you will know that my first video was about sharing the love. And what I did was I picked out a couple of channels and resources that I thought were important for you to watch. Other than just myself, so that you can gain knowledge. And I've decided to make this, pardon me, a regular part of my channel because it just makes sense to do for me personally, because I'm doing this for educational reasons, and I want people to have access to a wide variety of views and opinions and ideas. And the more that I share with you guys, I feel like the more we can all share with each other and figure things out and provide each other solutions. So the first thing I want to do is discuss 3 channels. I'm going to try to stick to always 3 channels and possibly at times 2 article resources. But for this particular episode, to keep it short and sweet, sub 15 minutes, we're just going to look at 3. So I'm going to actually characterize these people by food. That may sound strange, but it's to give you an idea of their personality if you are not familiar with them, because 2 of them may shock you with how they are. And it's not in a bad way, it's just they're extremely honest, and sometimes people can find that shocking. So let's start with what I like to call, let's see, she is the fine wine of financial education. Lynette Zhang is a part of the ITM trading group, and what they do is they teach people how to thrive and survive, as you can see here, during the inevitable collapse. And so I just thought it was important that you see here who she is. Now, go ahead and go watch one of her videos and watch her comment section, and you will see people just saying, wow, Lynette, you were spot on. You were absolutely right. You nailed it. This and that. I have not actually ever seen a negative comment about this woman, other than just people doubting gold and silver, but that's fine. You should doubt things, be skeptical, be thorough, be thoughtful. So I just want to briefly graze over some videos. Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve, Powell admits Zhang is right. Powell admitted that inflation is not transitory. For those who maybe watched my last video, episode number 5, on fiat currency and its absolute ridiculousness and what it leads to, you might have a small primer on inflation. Central Banks Global Reset 101, special drawing rights, gold and deflation when real estate drops, gold-backed currency, fiat collapse, living through hyperinflation. An example I actually didn't even know about for a very long time, and I'm still learning about, hence why I haven't done a video, is Romania apparently had a hyperinflation. This gentleman has made the rounds discussing it, explaining it, what he went through. If you were going to watch a video on her channel and you wanted to get an idea of what it's like to go through that, she is pretty much the resource. So just wanted to go through her most recent couple videos, show you the information that she puts out there. You can see all sorts of different things here that she talks about. It's really great. I pretty much follow everything she does. Okay, the fine wine of financial education. That is Lynette Zhang. Now, we are going to move on to what I like to call I can't think of anything other than just the word spicy for Greg Manarino. His full name is Gregory Manarino, the Robin Hood of Wall Street. Now, this gentleman is a man I have an immense amount of respect for. If you don't know who he is, you need to go find out who he is. You need to go learn about who he is. You need to go watch his channel. And not because of stock recommendations, not because he's going to give you the pick, not because of that, but because this gentleman has like an over 90% accuracy rating on what he calls in the market. And from crude oil to gold to silver to crypto, you name it, this guy's out there nailing it. And he is also a community person. If you listen to some of his videos, he can come off as a little bit combative, as a little bit angry, as a little bit frustrated. And I want to go ahead and say that that's 100% justified if you consider the fact that, you know, um, there's some frustrating things going on out there. How would you feel if, you were trying to help people and all people did was say, oh, you're wrong, and you've got a really great accuracy rating? Now, of course, you know, to each their own is what I like to say, but I really think Gregory Mannarino is just an exceptional human being, an exceptional person. I really appreciate everything he does, and I'm going to go ahead and say that when I first listened to him, I wasn't very big on it. It seemed like he was arrogant and cocky, but the more I realize he's not arrogant and cocky, no, he really is right. He really is correct. And I honestly haven't been listening to him very long, maybe 6, 7 months, but I listen to him constantly for a reason, and he's part of my sharing some love segment here for a reason. And between him and Lynette Zhang, Mr. Spicy and the fine wine of financial education are going to get you learned up on what you need to know. So real quick, stocks fall and crude enters the death zone. More fear propaganda if you do not comply. Critical updates. Markets, a look ahead. A fantastic section he does every Sunday where he just gives you what he thinks is going to happen. And I mean, just please go and see how right he is. I don't want you to watch his channel and take advice or anything like that. I just want you to check out his accuracy and then go back, check his videos from forever ago, check those same days in the markets, see how accurate he was, see if what he said happened. And I think what you'll find is he's pretty darn right. He's just fantastic, honestly. Really a people person, the Robin Hood of Wall Street. You would have to be kind of tough. You'd have to be kind of spicy to be the Robin Hood of Wall Street. You got to be a lion to walk amongst the wolves. How you like that, Greg? If you ever hear this, you owe me. No, joking. Completely 1,000% joking. I don't know. You don't owe me a thing. People owe you a debt of gratitude, sir. All right, let's move on to what is the oh my lord, he is the hot sauce. He is the fire. Gerald Celente is the man. Gerald is the guy you need to listen to. Okay, you need to get this man in your playlist. Now, first and foremost, very, very hot, very spicy, coming in at you hot and heavy. You will need to turn down the volume at times. Regardless, this man is predicting the future like a Nostradamus, and there's not enough I could say about Mr. Celente and what he does to fight for people. At times, I tear up listening to him. He's a man of the people who wants to help, and he's not going to take anyone's crap, not a person's crap. So here you can see top trends 2022, African virus variant, COVID war, government crimes, COVID lockdowns, welcome to the meta world, US GDP slows, stocks hit highs. So he's kind of, he actually, as far as I know, often features Gregory Mannarino. And so you really need to just go listen to this guy. Now, if you don't like yelling and loudness just as a baseline, like you won't listen to a video with any of that in it, I'm going to go ahead and say stick with my videos or Lynette's videos or somebody out there who just we're working on explaining things. Gerald is going to tell you what's going on. It's a difference. And I think sometimes that's important. We all needed an uncle or someone in our life to set us straight, because sometimes we aren't all on the right path, or we aren't making good decisions for ourselves, and somebody from the outside can see that, say it, and maybe draw our attention to it, and we might make a change. I myself have benefited from wiser people than me really getting honest. Maybe a bit of yelling was involved, maybe a bit of swearing was involved, but it didn't hurt my feelings in the long run because I became a better person for it. And I can now stand up and say, I am who I am, and I'm proud of it. And this is the kind of guy you need to listen to if you need to get information, get pumped up, get fired up, maybe right before a workout or a run, or during a workout or a run. Good stuff. Fiery guy hits you with all the ghost pepper fiery flame. It's absolutely fantastic. Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's got nothing on this guy, let me tell you. Well, maybe those two should run a kitchen. Okay, guys, let's do a quick recap here, and then I'm going to pump out one more video that is not going to be really topical so much as it is just speaking to the Wall Street silver crowd. So here we had Lynette Zhang, wonderful gal, ITM Trading Incorporated. Just check her out, see what she's about. If at first the financial jargon seems like a lot, that's why you can come to my channel. I'm going to try to break things down for you. I'm going to try to help out. I'm going to try to simplify things, and I'm going to try to get guests on who can do that too. Gregory Mannarino, the Robin Hood of Wall Street, spicy, fiery, maybe not as ghost pepper hot as Mr. Salente himself, but he is up there on the scale. So give him a listen, see how right he is, see if what he's saying comes true, how accurate this guy is on the markets. Okay, Gerald Salente, wonderful guy, the uncle you never knew you needed, the things you never knew you needed to hear. Get over there, check him out. Okay, I'm sharing the love here. All right, hopefully I drew you guys' attention to some useful channels. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, if you like the ideas, and if you just want more content like this, please like, subscribe, comment, not in that order, do it however you feel like. Well, if you've made it this far with me, guys, thank you so much. I hope this was useful. This has been DEFCON Economics, episode number 6, sharing the love once more. Lynette Zhang, Gregory Mannarino, and Gerald Salente. I just want to say, as a last little bit of closing thought here, I will get Andy Schechtman and Chris Marcus on. I have probably said that in, I think, every podcast now. I am on top of it, guys. I'm going to get them on as soon as possible. With everything going on, they're both busy men. They're both answering calls. They're both dealing with a lot. So thanks for being with me today. Again, this was episode number 6, sharing the love once more. I've been your host, Devin of DEFCON Economics. Let's get you guys information and solutions. All right, this has been Devin. I'm signing off.